Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. How you doing? Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
This is meant for. Please, why can we not do it here? I still have the message I sent to him here in Abuja. So I sent the message, and then he was angry. He called me and said, why would I be accusing him of, that he's just like, because I already have a case with him in Abuja, he felt like he should join the case together. I said, no, the case in Abuja is separate. Tonto and Sam Clef, I'm just a witness in that case. This is Polo's case and my case. So it's a different case. And I said, okay, that because he knows what he's saying, but he feels that the boys there cannot handle it, and that if the case goes south, I should not call him. I said, okay, let it go south. I will not call you. But because we are not saying that they should lock him up, we are saying that they should charge the matter to court. Abi, we have to come through you. See, this is a cyber crime thing, and then they will charge it to court. We just need the case to go to court. That's all. But he was angry that I accused him of helping bury that man. And I said, okay, I'm sorry if you feel that way, sir. But I just don't know why. Do you understand? We have to be the one coming all the way to Abuja when we have a branch in Lagos. I said, okay. So they invited him. He came, I dropped a statement, and then they said they were going to get a court order and they were going to let us know about it. Maybe if they get the court order tomorrow. Polo was very angry. Officer Smart started calling me, talking to me, begging me to talk to Polo, that very dark man is sorry, that they've spoken to very dark man, that they've told him he's not going to mention his name again, that we should just let it go, blah, 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 blah. So I knew instantly. He already had said this person was his friend, and they were already preventing the case from being heard in Lagos, and now they are begging for me to drop the case. So I just told Polo, I said, Polo, the same way you begged me then, me too, I'm begging you now. These people don't want us to do a case with very dark man. It's very obvious. So as long as he's not going to talk about us again or mention your name again, let us let it go. Polo said, no. I said, babe, let it go. Because these people, I can see that they don't want us to do a case with him. Except we now want to take it out of there and go and do it somewhere else again. And that time, he was traveling. He had just a few days to travel. I said, so just travel and go and do your thing. Because me, I can already read between the lines. I can see what is going on here. So fast forward to when they now invited me and I now went to Abuja. I understood the game. From the very first day, his name was mentioned. I understood what was going on. I could link everything in a second. And I held my peace and I played along. So now, day 2, they said, they said I should go and bring a guarantor, blah, blah. I brought, but later they did not even, they said, the officer, Suleiman said there's no need, that they will release me on self-bail, they know that I will come, blah, 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 blah. Now that was day 2. So I left. Went out with Tonto, did snap video, Even that day 1 too, after I finished eating and everything, me and Tonto, we all went out for a drink, but I just didn't post it. So by the time I came out, I already saw some blogs were already carrying it, that I was detained, I was arrested, I was kineko. So I knew that was the propaganda they wanted to achieve anyways. Maybe they were thinking that when I get there, I was going to do, no, you can, they will not say that I was rude to police. They will not detain me. Do you understand? So me, I already knew. I was just laughing. We went out with Tonto. We had fun. I posted it on my Snapchat. So day 3, I went there. on Friday. They told me they will let me know when they land Abuja, when them normally lands Abuja. So they waited, I think, around that past 1 or 2. They asked me to start coming. So I got there. They called me out again. They spoke to me. All the police, in fact, they were like 5 of them, I think. There were about 4 or 5 of them. They called me. They started counseling me again. Madam, see, just, let it go. Just, this. Just try and sort it. Just see how you can help him. Just, da, da, da. So I said, okay. So he came. When he came, they asked him to speak. He gave his own side of the story. He said, I accused him of murder and it affected him, blah, 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 blah. I said, no, I did not accuse you of murder. I accused you, your team, of bullying this boy. And I asked, what did you do about it? He said, no, that let's leave the bully. Why did we not channel the bully? Why did we not put all our energy into who killed Mohbad? Why were we channeling our energy on the bully and making it seem like it was that killed Mohbad? I said, nah, Mali. We don't have a video of how Mohbad died. We only have a video of how he was bullied. Now, how he died is left for the police people to do, the right authorities to do. I am not a police officer. What we could do, the strength I had, was to write, to file, to request for an autopsy. And Dan had to do with exhuming his body. I did the right thing. If they have cleared your name today from that corona inquest that you did not kill Mohbad, it was because of what I, Iyabo, did. The letter I wrote and how I pushed for that. He said there, but I came out, I said da, 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 and then it was not around. He gave, said his own story. And as a mother, I started feeling for him. Then he was talking. And he denied ever bullying Mohbad. He tried to make me understand that Mohbad had mental health issues. So I said, okay, all that fight that happened in your house. He said it was Mohbad came with his boys and they started the fight. That they beat his brother also in the neck. I said, Mohbad just left his house and went with his friends to go and fight you. He said, yes, that there was a video, even Mohbad apologized, this and that, that. I said, okay, what about Sam Larry? Then Sam Larry was there. Sam Larry said, oh, he owed him 2 million naira, and he first saw him in the club. When he saw him in the club, it was Mohbad that was even being rude to him in the club, that he didn't touch Mohbad, and then they won for the 2 million naira. He was going to go and buy yam. He was going to go and buy yam, and then he just saw that they were doing something. And normally when he goes to that beach side where they were, boys used to follow him, so he just saw Mohbad. He just said, you are not going to live here today if you don't give me my money. That he wasn't that serious. He was just like joking with him, and then the next minute, that if I checked the video they did, that it was all a setup, it was all a plan. I said, so if you did not beat him, because that same day there was a video where he was in the car and he had bruises, and then after that you said even Zlatan, you guys went to eat. But I said, was Mohbad with you guys when you guys went to eat? He said no, that they didn't even want him to leave. It was one that helped Mohbad, with the boys to leave and all that. And then the next day or so, whatever, he went to file a petition. That he was even shocked when he received the petition that he had to do a counter petition, and everything that we saw was a lie. So I said, okay, the video where you said, the voiceover where you said, what he basing, all stations settled, who did they bury? And I said, no, that was a slang he used to use, and that was an old video that he had nothing related with. I said, okay, the video where you said, at that time, the officer said, Madam, we have spoken to you Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Just settle with these people and let it go. While we were in the interrogation room and we were talking, they said so many things though. They said so many things. But very dark man, I will talk about just myself and not go into what you people try to make me believe was the issue. I won't do that. If you want to do that, you can go ahead and do that. Because you people made me believe that it was a setup. Some certain people in the industry was jealous about him and they set, and then people said maybe I was not aware, I was just used as a bait. Do you understand? And then they planted their people there to bring Naira Marley down. You guys made me understand in your own words that maybe they were jealous of him because at that time it was raining and so the industry wanted to bring him down. So all those videos were brought out, but me, I didn't know. So they had a lot was said and I began to wonder in my head, I don't understand. Where is all this one coming from? Who was setting who up? Why would they want to bring? We saw these videos. And in that consigned group, there was no time that any one of them said, this is how we should plan it. Naira Marley is the one that killed him and then we'll do this and do this. I said, you can bring all that one because me, I can't. At the group, I think I left the group. There was an issue that was going on in the group at that time. I think when Sam Clef was attacking the video and Dre, they had their off there. And I left the group then because I was like, I don't understand the fight. At that time, I already even made up my mind that I was not getting involved with the Justice for Mohbad again because then there was too many distractions. There was the DNA issue, there was the CCTV issue, there was this issue, there was, Baba Mohbad and Wumi's issue. Like, it was just a whole lot. And I said, thank God there's a corona inquest. Thank God an autopsy has been done. At least if we cannot achieve everything, we'll be able to achieve some. Let me take a bow. So with that consigned group, I came off it. But I have some people that are still in that group that has the full, do you understand? It's a crime for you to post people's private chats. It's a crime. You have to understand the law. But if the right authorities request for it, I'm sure the 1 or 2 or 3 people that still have the video, the group chat will tender the group chat. But asking that I posted, it's a crime. Why would I post other people's private chats? You want them to sue me? No. But take it to the right authorities. If they request for it, there are 1 or 2, 3 people that have it. They can go through the whole concerned citizen chat to see if there's anything implicating them. Even your own that you wanted to do justice for yourself, it was a link. I think it's Amclef that even first posted that link in the group. I can't remember. It was a link that was already trending online that they just put there. You understand? For us to see. So, it's a group chat. I do not have control or power of whatever it is that anybody chooses to put inside there. As long as it's not affecting justice for Mohbad. That's that about that. So if anybody really wants to see the whole, if you feel there's anything in there which there's nothing, go to the right authorities, let them request for it, and I'm sure 1 or 2 people have it to tender it. It's not a problem. But bringing it on social media space, it's a criminal act. Saying you paid someone 20 million to hack it is a criminal act. Do you understand? Now, while we were having all this back and forth, very dark man was allowed into the interrogation room. Wow. And I was like, hello. I smiled. I was like, it's like these people don't know that I know my rights. Why is, yes. Officer Suleiman has spoken to me on Wednesday about settling with him. Spoken to him about on Thursday about settling with him. Okay. But what is he doing in the interrogation room? He's not part of the petition. Is he their lawyer, family member? I don't understand. Why is he inside the interrogation room? And I began to wonder, why are these people stressing me? Because when we did our own petition in Lagos, you people refused to allow what we wanted happen. You guys refused. So why are you people stressing? Why are you people stressing me? I just said to myself, okay, I get it. And I was looking. I wanted to live there in one piece. Because when you are dining with the enemy, you have to dine with a very long spoon and you must have wisdom. I needed to understand the game that was going on here. And I had to beat them to it. Because I was like, why is he in the interrogation room? He was going in and coming out, sat down, like one of their chairpersons there. And I was just smiling. At a time they went out, all of them, and then the police people started talking to me again, Madam, just apologize and just help him. You understand? Leave all this back and forth, all this talk. Just, let it go, blah, 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 blah. And I look at the time. I said, okay, I've heard you people. I was so pained, but I just like, okay, I'm already here. No wala. What does he want? They say, but you've asked this question so many times. Just see how you can help the guy. Just apologize. I said, apologize where? On social media? Or where? I don't understand. Apologize for what? They said, Madam, if this guy said that you have hurt him in this and that, it's like a brother to you. Like you said, you don't have anything with him. The one that you said about your son, you said your son does not want to do a case. You are forgiving him. So just apologize and say a way that you can help him so that we can all just, let this matter rest. Because if you go to court, you will spend money. You will do this. You will do, This was the third day. So I said, Naira, okay, come. What do you want? He said he wants to prove he's innocent. He doesn't want to do, because his parents have told him not to settle. He wants to. So I looked at the officer. The officer said, no, you guys will settle, blah, 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 blah. I asked him some questions. I said, all these young boys that are living in your house, because you claim you don't know that they spice drinks and food, but it's happening under your roof, in your home. So why are you harboring these children that you cannot control? Where are they getting these drugs from? That he said he doesn't know anything about it, that has never happened before. I said, no, you cannot tell me it has not happened before because it happened to my son. He said, okay, maybe we should go to court. So it was a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, So eventually I said, okay. You are claiming that the video I did is the reason why they cancelled you. But I know that the video I made is not the reason why they cancelled you. It's because of all the videos and everything and your nonchalant attitude, which he accepted that he had a nonchalant attitude. And your nonchalant attitude and everything is the reason why. And that you did not do anything and then you're still with Sam Larry. Do you understand? And Sam Larry got up and said, I did not bully him. I said, anyway, all these things I feel might be the reason. But if you think or feel that me coming out to speak is the reason why you were cancelled. Well, I am sorry about that. But I don't feel that way. But if you feel that way, and it is not that I cannot help you, because mo bimo temi. I don't wish death upon you. Yes, at that time I was angry. But up deep down in me, I don't wish you bad. If there's any little way that I can try my best, I will see if I can. But I cannot take decisions on my own. I have a management team. And I feel that it is best, if you want settlement truly, it is best that your lawyer and my lawyer sit down and see how they can go about this.